to watch them on tape. What about the challenges that this up-tempo Tennessee offense presents?
Fastest I've ever seen. You know, they're snapping it at 7 and 8 seconds on the 4-second clock, so around 33 and 32 consistently. So it'll be like option football, I think, a little bit in the sense that, you know, your players are going to have to get acclimated. And what they want is for you to be slightly out of position and then bang, they make some plays. You know, you're a little bit too far away to make that tackle or to be effective tackling the ball carriers or what have you.
You talk about the wide splits they use and the advantages that gives them.
Well, the advantages are that they create one-on-one plays. It's one-on-one football, so you got to make plays in space. You got to tackle. And it also, you know, Bill Walsh, I'm old enough. This is a great story. I'm old enough. I was at this first, they had a minority, they were trying to train minority coaches years ago. This was probably in the late 90s. Bill Walsh was the facilitator. I still have notes. Bill Walsh. Well, he wanted to run his offense with tight splits to use the field. And this offense uses wide splits to use the field. So that's one of the ways they get you. But I just think that, you know, guys have to be effective by themselves, so to speak.
And around the first quarter, they jump on you right out of the gate. And another coach told us, well, that's when you're trying to adapt as a defense. First time you're really seeing it live. I know you guys have prepped all you can, but first quarter concerns for you guys.
The biggest thing is, you know, I've been in some games before where they jump out on you 14-0, 21-0, and then all of a sudden there's infighting. Guys don't know what the heck is going on, and they lose their poise. So the reality for us is we have to maintain our poise and weather the storm, so to speak. And I think if you can do that, you can be effective. Vandy played them pretty good for a good bit of the first half. But even Georgia, you know, you look at Georgia, they go right down the score. So whatever happens, we have to weather the storm. I think one of the great things we've done all year is make adjustments within series. And, you know, coach and poise. I mean, you know, we have young guys that are excitable at times. And I just don't think you can be very good at this game if you don't continue to improve throughout. So our whole focus is to continue to get better as the game goes.
Coach, I would imagine with them, it all starts with their quarterback Hooker, doesn't it?
Well, I think how they really get you is if you let them run the ball, because the 2 and 20 are good runners, and I love the way they run because they shallow cut you and then they get up the field, and they're quick and they're decisive, and so I think they bang you with the run game, you know, and now hit some big plays there, and then, you know, they make a space game, and again, it's the same old theory, you know, they got those wide splits, and now they run the ball, and if a guy misses or a couple guys miss, the ball's out. So to me, football always starts with the run game, and then, you know, they're going to throw it out there and see if you can tackle.
How important is like first and second down to maybe put them in maybe some uncomfortable situations?
Yeah, you know, that's every game, right? I mean, you got to get them to third and long, 3rd and 7+. You like to do that. But that's just football. You know, you always want to have an advantageous down the distance as it pertains to third down, so you want to really be good on first and second down. But how I look at it is they're going to move the ball. That's what they do. Their offense is really, really good. And so they're going to move the ball. And so we've got to hang in there, try to eliminate the chunks and see what we can do in the red zone.
Yeah, how much is just on the secondary shoulders, I guess, in this game? Because obviously they're going to have the pressure in terms of making one-on-one tackles in the open field. But then when you look at their quarterback, he's a near 70% passer, he's only thrown 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
What's gone into just their game plan on the back end, making sure they're in the right spots for both the run and the pass?
Well, we're trying to eliminate as much as we can
Right.
guesswork, so to speak, or them having to make adjustments on the fly.
Right.
Because if you watch it, you know, guys turn, guys lose. Now, Tennessee's good enough to make some plays individually also, but, you know, we got guys turn and guys lose a bunch. The quarterback is very, very effective at 10 yards or less. Now, once he throws past 10 yards, he's a 40% passer, but he's very, very effective, and a lot of their throws are here, or, you know, they bang a slant or something like that. So They do that. They want to throw the ball quickly, and then they want to run right by you. That's what you're going to see on Saturday. They're going to throw it out there like that, and then the guy's going to run and try to run right by you. And there's not a lot of routes. It's just he's going to try to run right by you. So I told the kids, I said, hey, listen now. They're going to throw the quick game, and you're going to get some intermediate, and then, they're going to try to run right by you. And the thing about it is you can't get frustrated and start guessing and making stuff up or jumping routes or being undisciplined with your technique. You've got to play what you see. You got to do a good job technically.
Anything else for Coach?